Good freaking afternoon, Duelist. Imco40 here. So we're back with the second half of the news reveals. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on cool stuff. We actually have a Dragon Maid list going up. It's the first build that Herman Hansen played during the last luxury gaming tournament. I'm a little bit behind, but I was requested, so I'm still going to upload the video as per that request. So, new Rose cards. After about 12 years? Yeah, about 2008 was when Crossroads came out in America. Black Rose Dragon is finally getting upgrades. Now, this isn't the standard upgrades. No, we're getting a new fat Black Rose. All right, like, whoo. So we gotta start off with a little icing on the cake here. All right, so this is the new Petal Storm, and this is a quick play. And I'm super excited to, like, see these upgrades, because these are quite interesting. So, quick play, you can only use each of this effect's card names once per turn. Alright? So we can splash summon one Rose monster from the hand or the graveyard in defense position, so we get a free extender back onto the field, which is good. If this set card is destroyed, you can target one of your Black Rose Dragon, or one monster that specifically lists that card in its card text that is banished, or in your graveyard, and splash summon it. So right out of the floodgate here, we have a monster reborn if it's popped. Okay, so disclaimer aside here, I don't think we're ever going to really use that effect unless, you know, you're blowing it up with your Black Rose Dragon to trigger that effect. That'd be the only real thing that I'd want to do with this. Also, the splash summon a Rose Dragon monster from the hand or graveyard is actually excellent. This is some good frickin' support. Finally, after how many attempts have we tried to make this deck better than it actually is? And finally, we're giving them an appropriate extender at this point in time. We still have to play the little baby dragons, which kind of is where my problem lies, but alright. Next up is thick, and I mean thick, Rose Dragon. This bad boy has 3,200 thick points. Alright, say it with me in the chat. Thick. Alright, and a 2,400 butt. So, thick Rose Dragon here. So, 3,200, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. It is generic for what that is worth. If this card is synchro summoned, you can banish all cards from the graveyard. We have a level 10 graveyard nuke. Oh boy! If this card was synchro summoned using Black Rose Dragon or a plant monster as material, you can destroy all other cards on the field as well. I don't care. Level 10 synchro graveyard banish equals good. Did y'all follow that with me? I know we were very far away over there, but that's some good eating. Alright? When your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card or cards, okay, quick effect. You contribute this card to negate that activation, and then you can splash summon a Black Rose Dragon from your frickin' extra deck. Holy moly of moly, guacamole, man. This card is so freaking good, it's absurd. Alright, on Synchro Summon, banish the entire graveyard, and to top things off, when your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card or cards, you can quick effect distribute it and bring out a Black Rose Dragon. Alright, it's an Omni-Negate floater, well, at least on terms of protection stuff. I guess the downside to this is unfortunately, Lightning Storm would be the only real thing. Lightning Storm is a monster, destroy a card or cards. So, Harpy's Feather Duster, anything like that would go for the back row actually is a good preventative measure for this card. That is actually kind of good, actually. I really like this. So, in addition to thick Rose Dragon, we also got this Rockross Gross. Is that how you're supposed to say that? That's I'm just gonna say that I think that this thing poops roses. I think you guys are probably thinking the exact same thing I am, but yeah, it definitely poops roses. There's no way it doesn't poop roses. Alright, so it is a Dragon Tuner monster. Yay! This is the thing that we're supposed to use. So you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is no more splash summon, you can add one card that specifically lists Black Rose Dragon and its card text from your deck to your hand, except for Rockross Dragon, which means that effectively we can finally search things like the Petal Storm and the other variant support cards that we've had that we haven't really been able to do anything with. Alright, and it's also a tuner for Thick Rose Dragon. If this card is in your graveyard and a face-up Rose Dragon monster or plant synchro monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, you can add this card to your hand. Is that you? Is that you, Floatability? How you doing, Floater? Recursion? Sorry, it was just Recursion. So we now have a on-summon, normal, or special that can tutor for any of our Rose Dragon support cards that list Black Rose Dragon. Specifically, not Thick Rose Dragon. And on destruction of one of your Rose Dragons, you're going to get a float back. Or a plant synchro monster. I guess that's kind of cool. So, hey! This card's name is an anagram of Crossroads Dragon. All right, I see you. Good use of support, finally. All right, I know we have a bunch of other support cards that we could search, which are all acceptable options as well for this deck. So, all right, we'll take that. Then we got this Witch of the Blood Rose. Now, I didn't think we were going to get more little witches, because honestly, the whole little witch thing is kind of feels like it's been a little bit overdone at this point, but all right. So, you can only use each of this card's first and second effects of this card's name once per turn each. So, you contribute this card to add one Witch of the Black Rose from your deck to your hand, and if you do, place one level 3 or lower plant monster from your deck on the top of your deck, and then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one Witch of the Black Rose. Now, you do know that Witch of the Black Rose does have that interaction with the top of the deck, so actually being able to do this, and then add it from your deck to your hand, and then tutor for the monster that you want on the top of the deck is going to fix a lot of the problems that we have with wanting to play that. You can banish this card from your graveyard to return one of your Black Rose Dragon or Blood Rose Dragon that is banished or in your graveyard to your extra deck. So you're not going to have to bulk down on playing 30 quadrillion mabillion copies of these Rose cards. But with that being said, though, they are going to expect you to use this for the archetype. I don't think that this card is very good. I mean, for the Rose archetype itself, yeah, this card is good because you're going to get that stacking interaction that you're really going to want there. But at the end of the day, it's not a crazy banger, to be honest with you. So good job on this Witch of the Blood Rose. I do like this card. Now we have this beautiful art, and I pooped a little bit when I saw this. I was like, that is absolutely gorgeous. Waifu Bait. Konami, you got me. All right, you sold me on this archetype when you revealed this level 5 to me. All right. Now, you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn, and it is one tuner plus one or more non-tuner. It's generic, baby. You know what that means. It's gonna be abusable somewhere. You can target one field spell on the field. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except for synchro monsters. Also, destroy that target and special summon one Rose token to its controller in attack position. Okay, so I lock myself into synchros to blow up a field spell? That's pretty good, actually. Okay, sure. And then give my opponent a token. All right. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon using this card. So, you gave me a level 5 generic synchro that blows up field spells, gives my opponent a token, and you gave me an Oxel synchro summon capabilities on a level 5. I don't see anything wrong with this. The field spell pop in the form is kind of cute. I don't think we're going to play this, but alright, I see you. We can synchro summon during the opponent's turn for the free board wipe. That's some cute stuff. So I think this card looks beautiful. Like I said, I love this art a lot. The other thing on the notes from the stream here I needed to pull up here, the little bits from this. 10 people in Japan are going to win the Dragon. We had a breakdown of some of the older releases from last year. Check out this Blue Eyes, by the way. They get to win that. Lucky guys. And then we also got to see this Utopia Platinum Secret. I think this card looks freaking beautiful, man. So outside of that, nothing else too crazy. Just Thick Rose Dragon looking thick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Guys, make frickin' sure that you are subscribed, that way you don't miss out on the excellent cool content we have coming. We have V-Jump news hopefully rolling on out here later in the week. And so we still don't know anything about the Cyber style structure deck, so hopefully the V-Jump news will let us know what's to come. Alright, I'll see your beautiful faces later on in the day. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Dragon Maid deck later today? Dragon Maid deck later today. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.